It is a cold night in downtown Nashville in March 2024. Broadway glows with neon and music spills out of every open door. Pedal taverns roll past lines of people waiting to get in. Jackets pulled tight against the wind coming off the river. A group of college students moves down the sidewalk, laughing, checking phones, trying to stay together in the crowd. One of them drifts a few steps back. By the time the next song starts inside the bars, one phone will stop answering. Nashville is built on movement. Tour buses looping the same streets all day. Ride shares stacking up at corners. Bridges that carry traffic back and forth across the Cumberland River without anyone really looking down at the water. On March 8th, 2024, Riley Strain, a 22-year-old student visiting from the University of Missouri, is out with friends near Lower Broadway. Late in the evening, he is asked to leave a bar. Security footage later shows him outside walking alone. He heads toward the river. His friends wait for him at the next stop. Then they call. Then they keep calling. The city's night keeps going. Police take a missing person report. Metro Nashville Police Department begins reviewing surveillance footage from bars, intersections, and sidewalks. Camera angles stitch together a timeline made of short clips and timestamps. Riley is seen crossing streets, pausing, continuing toward the riverfront. Search teams move into a part of the city most people only notice from a bridge. Boats cut through the water near the banks. Drones scan the shoreline. Officers walk paths and patches of brush near the east bank. The Cumberland runs wide and dark, even in daylight. News spreads fast. Riley's face appears on television screens and social media feeds. Posters go up in coffee shops and hotel lobbies. Volunteers arrive from outside the city to help search along the river. Nashville's usual soundtrack of live music and traffic now mixes with sirens and press briefings. Days pass. On March 22, 2024, Riley's body is found in the Cumberland River, several miles downstream from where he was last seen on camera. The system slows. The medical examiner begins their work. Police review the footage again. Investigators look for signs of a struggle or another person in the timeline. In public statements, authorities say they find no evidence of foul play. They describe the death as consistent with an accidental fall into the river. The record reflects what can be confirmed. The city reacts in quieter ways. Friends and family gather at the riverbank. Flowers and notes appear near the water. Students on spring break hear the story through group chats instead of campus announcements. The bridges keep carrying traffic. Boats keep moving under them. The case becomes part of a broader conversation in Nashville about safety downtown, about lighting along the Riverwalk, about how easy it is to lose sight of someone in a crowd built for celebration. The records show timelines built from cameras, search logs, official statements. They do not show the last text message someone expects to get back. The way a city feels different when you know how close a river runs to the places people go to have fun. Nashville keeps its rhythm. Bands still set up on Broadway. Bachelorette parties still line up for photos under glowing signs. Tour buses still loop the same routes. The Cumberland keeps moving past the same banks. The calendar keeps turning, even when one weekend in March stays marked in a police file and in the memory of a family and a group of friends who came to the city for a trip that ended somewhere no one planned to go. What remains is not a courtroom verdict or a long trial. It is a timeline made of camera frames and empty minutes. A path from a crowded sidewalk to a stretch of water most people cross without noticing, and a city that keeps moving, carrying a quiet reminder of how thin the line can be between being part of the crowd and being alone at the edge of it.